here I am on the main screen of the game that I have decided to play after Final Fantasy VI. This game is called Hatoful Boyfriend. Hatoful Boyfriend is a game where you go to high school and you date birds, I believe. Uh, I assume it's a tongue-in-cheek parody of the kind of traditional Japanese dating sim genre. But I'm not super sure what to expect here. I just felt like after Final Fantasy VI, after we had that sort of heartfelt, single manly tear, like dramatic crescendo of a game, why not give something to people that like, watching this kind of stuff? Like, why not? Why not do it? So, I figured this is like a must pick. We gotta do this, right? Like, why not? So, I'm just getting things set up here so that we're gonna get started. I don't really remember a lot about this game. I remember interacting with it a bit some years ago. Um, and I remember it being hilarious, so hopefully it's still hilarious. I'm just filling out the last thing here before we get going. Okay, hopefully the audio balance is going to be okay here. I definitely was tweaking stuff to kind of get that right. So I'm getting my video feed set up. I hope like the top right corner is the right place to be, because I didn't test this game in advance. So oh wait, I'm using a mouse here. I'm not using a controller. Okay, great. Um, I don't know how much progress we're gonna make. I might get called away, but we're gonna jump in. So here we go. New game. Saint Pidgeonations Institute. Okay, so please enter your name. I don't want to be Hiyoko. I'm gonna be Kaze. Right? It's me, the Kuroi Kaze. So why not be Kaze? Enter your last name. Oh, I've already jumped the shark. Oh, I didn't know there was gonna be a first and last name. We can solve this by doing the same thing that happened to Nintendo. Because one time Nintendo was cornered and they were told, hey, you gotta answer, what is Mario's last name? So they went internally and they discussed it, and it came back and they said, Mario's last name is Mario. He's Mario. And you're like, wait, so Luigi's last name is also Mario? He's Luigi Mario? Yeah, that's why they're the Mario Brothers. So, I think in this situation, the only choice to go is to be Kaze. If it's good enough for Nintendo, it's good enough for me. So let's go. Saint Pigeonation. Man. Is Kaze okay? I don't know, man. I just don't want everyone like referring to my first name as Kuroi. Because Kuroi Kaze is really like a singular name by itself, but usually I use Kaze for short. So I think this is alright to go. We're gonna be Kaze. I'm very excited about this. I hope literally anyone else in the world is excited about this. So, alright, we got our disclaimer here. Hatoful Boyfriend includes a powerful visualization module, allowing even the birdiest of birds to appear as normal humans when first introduced. Well, that's interesting. The birdiest of birds. I think I would be remiss if, for a Hatoful Boyfriend type stream, I didn't bring a little wing bling to the yard. That's right, son. It's 2020's hottest accessory, wing bling. You gotta get up on this. Especially if you're gonna play Hatoful Boyfriend, you're gonna like what, not be wearing a wing around your neck? That's a bad look for anyone, right? So this is how you stay hot, stay fresh. All right. Imagine in 2021 in the club how good this is gonna be. This is gonna be the look. Okay, so, all right, what are we in for? Display human portraits. So, I think they're asking us if we ever want to see people as people, or if we only want to see them as birds. I personally have no interest in seeing people as people, so I'm gonna say no. I think we stay bird is the word, the whole time. We stay burden out here. So absolutely no human portraits. Get out of here with that. Great. What are we doing? Alright, St. Pigeonation, a school blessed with extensive curriculum and facilities. It's already been a year since I ended my ordinary life and walked through these gates. I should probably say this school is known for one thing in particular. This school is Japan, no, the world's greatest gathering place for gifted birds. Birds who want to study the arts, the sciences, and even sports. Not cooking, you noticed. So they come here. The teaching staff, the student body, I mean, a diverse blend of birds, backgrounds, species. You know, that's what you want to see, right? You don't want to see mono birds. Absolutely not. So why did I come to this school? All right, so I'm playing a human that is attending a bird school. All right, so we got a disjointed voice here. I don't know what to assign to it yet. Who is this? This is Ryota. So Ryota, taking a look at him, this seems like a best friend type bird, you know? And I knew his name, right? So I'm like, Ryota, and he's like, oh, usually you'd have been ready for an hour by now, Kaze. Overslept. I think I play a girl, but I mean, I'm gonna try and internalize the feelings of bird dating. This rock dove is named Kawara Ryota. We have been friends since he was barely hatched. I thought so. This is the childhood friend. He's a little mischievous, but responsible, kind. Well, breakfast was a little hard to catch today. I can't relax without red meat inside. Wow, that's loaded. Living as a hunter-gatherer sounds tough. I'd be happy to make you breakfast, you know. I might take you up on an offer when starvation looms. Thanks, Ryota. I gotta like differentiate my voice from like the friend's voice more. That's gonna be hard. I gotta think about that. All right. So let's hurry to class. Jeepers. No good being late on the first day. Jeepers? Man, Ryota's uncool. I don't know if I can date Ryota, seriously. Jeepers? Man, it says Jeepers. I don't know. So he pulled me along into school, even though he's a bird and I'm not. Am I 10 times his size, or is he like a giant bird? Because look at the size of the windows here, right? Like, these are big windows. Alright, I wonder what lies in store. I do too. It was all I could do to adjust to the atmosphere last year. I better make up for all that last once. This is not even my first year at the bird school. I came to bird school last year. I'm getting charmed. I am getting charmed by what's going on here, for sure. I think we're in 2-3. So Japanese school classes are numbered this way. So 2-3 would denote year 2, or as we call in America, sophomore year. But Japanese only have 3 years. So a third year is the senior guy in high school. So we're 2-3, or second year. Ryota and I are in the same class again. Old faces, new faces. A strange thrill fills my heart as I look at the assembled birds. I hope we all get along. Here's to the formation of many happy memories. Oh, the teacher's here. Kazuaki. Okay, so every birdie. Is this person, like, what's their personality like? Okay, so this is the scatterbrain teacher. So I'm assuming his voice is more like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm Nanase Kazuaki. I seem to be your teacher this year. I specialize in math and physics and also some other things. Sir, wake up, it's homeroom. sleeps with his eyes open? I don't know why we're doing this. Oh, you get a little portrait? This quail is Nanaki Kazuaki. He's a famously soporific, not sophomoric, soporific math professor. Soporific, that's a $10 word. Soporific. That is the first time I've ever seen this written out. Tending to induce drowsiness or sleep. So the thing is he shouldn't be soporific unless his teaching is so boring it's putting us to sleep. If he himself falls asleep, the correct word here would be narcoleptic. Yeah, see, I'd heard the rumors, I'd expect him to fall asleep in class just like that. Apparently he's well known as a mathematician. Just goes to show minds come in all forms. I'm sorry. Isn't it a little warm in here? Which reminds me, we have a transfer student. Please introduce yourself, Shirogane. This guy. Oh, look at this tail. Sakuya Shirogane. So this is like a really cocky name, I think. I'm thinking this guy is like the erudite, like old samurai family style, you know? What is the point? I have no wish to speak with commoners. Do not think I'm here because I wish to be. Yeah, I think we've nailed this guy. Oh, well, I guess that's... Hey. That's no good. I don't know about Ryota's voice yet. I still need to work on him. Maybe a little more of a weaker guy. But he doesn't want to introduce himself. But we just can't let him break the rules like that, sir. The system will collapse and we'll all turn into kulaks and dissenters. There's a lot of interesting vocabulary on display here. Well, when you put it like that, could you at least say your name, Shirogane? Shirogane Rebel Sakuya. Sakuya Label Shirogane. It seems this fantail is Shirogane Sakuya. It starts to make any birdie proud. God, just... wow. He's pretty stuck up, but then transferring is never easy. I hope we can be friends. Sakuya sits down, glaring daggers at Ryota and me. Because, you know, we stood up to him. This guy's gonna be trouble, right? Shirogane clearly gonna be a villain-type personality here. Alright, so we've jumped to lunchtime. And we gotta go to the library to return some books that I've checked out. Oh man, an empty library. A lot of hijinks get up on in the Japanese school library when there's no one there. Oh, we've been watched. A mourning dove stands in a dark corner, staring in my direction. Mourning doves aren't very common in Japan, but apparently they're everywhere in America. Are they? I guess I don't even know that. Did you want something from me? Oh, so this is our shy, bookish type? Not really. I'm pretty sure it was him who I felt looking at me. There's no one else here. Are you sure? Yes, I don't want anything with you. It's the things you're carrying that I'm interested in. He glances at the desk as if to say, hurry up and return them already. Oh, sorry, yeah, they were a little too dense. I never actually read them. Were you waiting for these all summer? He silently returns his gaze to the book. Maybe he's in a bad mood. I'm Kaze, a sophomore. What about you? You know, I'm wearing this high school jacket as like appropriate attire for attending a bird school, I guess. So, Nageki. Fujishiro Nageki. Freshman. Okay, so this is an underclassman. You know, I can't date downwards. I don't know if the bookish type is really up my alley. Maybe it's just because he's a mourning dove. Oh, it's like a sad dove. Mourning dove. He seems a little sad. Got it. Leave me alone. Okay, sorry to bother you. I keep meeting depressing people today. So now that I have that out of the way, I think I'll head back to class. But wait, isn't that... You should have been instructed not to approach me in school. Now, I don't know what Yuya's personality is yet, so his voice might be tough. Come on, Sakuya. What kind of thing is that to say to your own brother, after all these years? My brother? You must be joking. You've never once been a brother to me. Please don't try to talk to me again. I have no time for half-breeds. I'll be going now. Hey, just wait a sec. Rude. I guess even if we're in the same school now, what's done is done. Now I'm adopting a lower voice for you because he's so enormous on my screen. I hadn't meant to eavesdrop, but we're getting juice here. The ever-popular trendsetter and ladies' man, Sakazaki Yuya, is Sakuya's brother. So Sakazaki is actually the last name of Ryo in that family from Art of Fighting. I wonder if this bird is related to them. Because that's where we're at now. Oh, he's talking to me. You heard that whole thing, right? Are you a friend of Sakuya's? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to listen in on you. No sweat. I tried to stay sexy and suave in front of all you little ladies, but that wasn't too cool. He admits that he's putting on an act, that he's like not that cool. This fantail is Sakazaki Yuya, an upperclassman. I've never talked to him before, but he's famous or infamous throughout the school. You're Kaze, right? How did you... I know everybody here. Besides, you're the only human. A single poppy in a field of rye. Did you say you were a friend of Sakuya's? Well, not exactly. We had a rather ballistic introduction this morning. We're in the same class. That's all. I never would have thought that stuck-up aristocrat wannabe was your brother. Aristocrat wannabe. He is an aristocrat, actually. A genuine article in the flesh. He is? Yeah, he's a bit of a pain, so good luck, Moki. Adieu. Oh, so they're French. Even though they have, like, really, really Japanese names, like Sakazaki and Shirogane, apparently we're supposed to take them as French noblemen? That's a note. That's a speech note for later. I don't feel like the main character's internal thoughts are great, but we'll see here. That's all for today. Stay safe, everyone. Sir, where's Ryota? He said he was going to the infirmary. Maybe you should go see if he's still there. So Ryota, as we know, has a weak stomach, I guess, and we're gonna go make sure he's all right because we're good friends. And Ryota, childhood friend, known him since an egg, and I was a human being. I guess. So nobody's here. I don't know if I can get behind nobody. I don't know if I can use it. It's hard. This is the greatest challenge of my entire streaming career. Alright, so my hunter-gatherer instincts feel no presence. And no one's responding. So we're checking around. Whoa, they got all kinds of drugs in here. Ethyl, par, triphe, lucio, benzene. This is the doctor. He's a giant rotund bird. Shoo. I'll feed you all sorts of things if you want. No thanks. Alright, I gotta learn more about the doctor's personality. Shu Iwamine. He's a partridge. He's rather creepy in person and has a bad reputation among the student body. Talk to him and bring you down with aspergillus, stichosis, or even worse. You don't look like you have a good reason to be in here. Did you need something? Well, I heard Ryota Kawara from 2-3 was supposed to be here. Oh, him. He's already gone. Oh. That's weird. Well, sorry to bother you. I'll be going now. Alright, so we don't want to interact with creepy doctor. The den of evil. Are we going to get a choice, or is this like a linear journey? I actually don't really know. Clubs for baseball, soccer, track, kendo, migration, and bird watching. Why would birds have a bird watching class? What? That would be like there being a people watching club. Is there such thing as a people watching club? I guess we're going to the track team. Maybe we'll get a tour of all these. Maybe that's how it works. I would imagine to a human being, bird track would be hilarious. This is no pudding for a man. Cool, cool! Cool! Oka-san rejects it! It is a lie! A vicious falsification! Hey, that's very nice to the pudding. Wow. Oko-san, huh? Oksan. Supposedly he's a fantail pigeon, I think. Either way, he's hyper. So this is like the wacko character. Oksan has suffered a deception, most vile, a wicked betrayal. Betrayal? Cool, Oksan instructed the pudding to be provided for new members, but this is no pudding. Ousted, scorned, betrayed, dragged into the street, and shot by those he trusted most. So this is like the manic type person. The thing under his feet looks like normal store-bought pudding. So this is a bird on a track field smashing pudding with his feet, I guess, is what we're up against. Cool, spare the jest, young lady. Oksan used wing attack on us. They'll rule the day they crossed Oksan. He'll have them flayed, hanged, shot at dawn he will. Oksan must now train to achieve true pudding. And he's gone. He's a good runner, but what does pudding have to do with the track team? Well, you need those simple carbs, right? I guess. So that was the first day. All those other clubs that they hinted at, I guess we just don't see it. We talked to Oksan, Dunzo. I think we want to choose the class council today. As you all know, this school doesn't require you to join any club. You want to if you can, but if you don't, you're free to go home after school. Oksan already has time for the track team. Totally didn't ask him. That's good. What about you, Shirogane? A foolish question. Maybe it should be more French, like, a foolish question. I already hold it, here. Oh, that's right. You became student president when you were admitted? This is corrupt as hell. We don't get a vote. Man, look, see, Ryota, our friend, he's not doing it. Just coming to school is enough for me. I mean, you have to take care of your mother on your own and all. So he's got a sad backstory. Should I join the... I have to choose now. Totally no chance to meet the other birds. I definitely don't want to be library staff, because that's like creepy weak guy bird, and that's no fun. The student council will give us lots of interaction with Shirogane, who is almost assuredly some kind of drama queen. And the track team makes us spend a lot of time with, like, the completely insane Oksan. I mean, just from a standpoint of fun, I think the drama path would be the best one. It should give us the most interesting outcomes. So I am leaning towards student council, because I mean, like, in every like anime there is always a student council, and they're like always like super powerful and important. So it seems to me that attaching myself to the power structure of the school is the way by which I may control other birds, which is my goal. I am a fiend. And I want to date with power. So let's do student council, right? That's everyone, isn't it? Well, have fun. You know, I kind of see him as a low energy guy, which we've all had. We've all had teachers kind of like that. So, alright, so it's an elective day. I have stats. Am I in the way of the stats? I guess I'm not. It looks like I'm not cutting anything off. Yeah, it's 805 and 1. Okay, so our wisdom is crap. And I'm guessing these literally just line up. So gym class is vitality, math is wisdom, charisma is music. That sort of checks out. I've definitely met some uncharismatic musicians before, but since our wisdom is so very poor, I feel like we should probably spend time in math class. So let's go to math. We dozed off, but are we going to get stats? What do we get? Wisdom increased by 5. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. We don't want to be a dumb girl here. We want to be a girl with some brain power. So we got to get our wisdom up. Oh, so Sakuya is literally the only other member of the Seitolkai, which is the Japanese term for student council. And that would make him Seitolkaicho, student council president. Whoa, this is banging. Look at this. Naturally. Do you think... Wait, he's got to be French, right? Like, do you think I would stand for anything less? I don't know. Is my French coming along? Parlez-vous français? Naturally. Do you think I would stand for anything less? Hi, suckers. You had this done? This room used to be filthy. Better suited to rabbits than to us. What a prick. I think that's supposed to say prick, right? What a prick. Have you decided what position you will take? I get to choose? Who is there to choose for you? Dumb Japanese. Aren't you Japanese too, Sakuya? Do not mock me, I am France. A French noble bird. That sounds delicious. Ugh, boy. Okay. I guess let's pick a post now. I think I'll be the... Oh! It could be the vice president, the treasurer, or the clerk. Treasurer, you know, you control the purse strings, which gives you a lot of power. The vice president, I'm afraid that being the vice president would, like, make me seem like I was an assistant to Sakuya and not, like, powered in my own right. I think I'd rather have a sphere of control. Like, the vice president usually doesn't have underlings. Usually the treasurer does, though. So if I want to, like, build an empire in Bird World, I feel like treasurer is the way to go. You came here to take a job like that? My French accent's just disappearing. You came here to take a job like that? Unacceptable. No, that's not French. Parlez-vous français? You came here to take a job like that? Unacceptable. I don't know. I'm struggling here. Where's your ambition? Are you testing yourself? You've got more backbones than that. That's more German now. Now I'm zatting. Yeesh. Alright. So it makes me a vice president, whether I wanted to or not. So I guess it was a false choice. I live in a cave? Wow. I'm gonna have udon, but like, I live in a cave. Where did I get udon from? Alright, so we've stopped on a break on a whose side. Who should I talk to? Alright, so this is probably where we're gonna score points. So Ryota, our friend. Sakuya, our brother in arms. San is the crazy person, and Kazuaki is the teacher, I believe. Or is he the library guy? His name was Nanaki, though, I think, the library guy. I don't remember who Kazuaki is. I don't remember if he's I don't think he's the brother of Sakuya, was he? I guess there's only one way to find out. Let's go. Oh, this is the teacher. Yeah, now the break isn't over yet. I wanted to talk to you, sir. Well, your friends are all here. Why not talk with them? Do you not want to talk to me? No, that's not what I meant. You're a funny girl, Kaze. Wait, no, I haven't even said anything yet. And so I took a nap with Mr. Naki. Whoa! Yeah, it seems like he just really suffers from some sort of, I already went in narcolepsy. Yeah. Alright, so it's an elective day, and this is where we can attend something else. Our wisdom stat, still, like, only slightly above our charisma. Vitality is for battle. Well, I'm tempted to raise wisdom one more time. Like, maybe let's do some gym. Cool. It is rehydration time. Oksan wants to go swimming. Alright. Vitality increased. Oh, I literally went from 800 to 805? Wow, so 800 is an enormous amount of vitality, I guess. I imagine you're all well aware, but the sports festival is right around the corner. Please think about what you'll do. Oh man, is it already time for the sports festival? Well, if it were in the fall, it would conflict with the cultural festival, so it's always been in May. What are you gonna do, Ryota? I haven't decided, but probably the three-legged race. Somebody has to. Cool. Oksan will handle the marathon. Indeed he will. You do have a lot of stamina, Oksan. What about you, Sakia? You can't possibly be expecting me to run as a race, can you? It is a sports festival. Is there an event that doesn't involve running? How about being a cheerleader? The general, in other words. Very well. Leave it to me. I don't think that's... Also, the first aid team is always short-handed. I'm sure they can use anybody if you can't decide. Well, that's all for today. So, like, we have a teacher that's given up on life, basically. Ryota's doing the three-legged race, Oksan's running the marathon, Saki is a cheerleader, Yuya might be running the first aid tent. So today is the sports festival. What should I do? Let's see. Well, doing a three-legged race with my friend is probably what I should do. But he, you know, he kind of sucks, honestly. I don't think Ryota is, like, an interesting character. Let's try the first race. Let's take a roll on this. Salutations. Oh, he's also right. Salutations. Did you come to gaze into my eyes, mon ami? Well, I heard the first aid tent was short-handed. Alas, spurned for the sake of medicine, I must work harder to prove my love. So he's now Pepe Le Pew, I guess, right? Anyway, happy to have you. As you can see, we have plenty of work to do. The obstacle course does always hurt a lot of birds. Why use a game designed for humans? Beyond me, mon ami. I suppose it's tradition. Where's the doctor? Shouldn't he be here too? He's over there, resting in the shade of a tree. Oh wait, this is narration. He's taking notes. He doesn't want to ruin his girlish complexion working in the heat. He does the same thing every year. Is he taking notes on something? A lot of the birds graduating from this school get scouted by pro sports teams. So, maybe he's checking on the promising ones. Uh-oh, they are starting. We'll be busy soon. Get ready, mon ami. Yes, yes, sir. I'm being seduced by a giant fantail. So, alright, rock on. Alright, so we help people. I learn first aid. Am I going to gain wisdom from learning first aid? Alright. You worked hard. Keep going like that and you'll do fine. One day, you could even surpass me, and honestly, I'd love to see that. So I guess I did well. Alright, so he's Nanaki. Cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. I wonder how I save. Alright, so should I go to the store, the infirmary, or the cafeteria? Well, the infirmary is like the creepy teacher. Cafeteria, I feel like we're gonna get into a pudding talk with Oksan. This is my guess. So the store seems like somewhere interesting. Let's go to the store. Okay, this is like a school store. Nest building materials. How much have you money planning to settle down already? Yuya. No, that's not it. I'm still a high school student. That may be so, but you know, we does reach sexual maturity within a year of birth. They do? That seems tasty. So what are you gonna buy? Just like brush him off. Your love, of course. So he's saying I'm for sale. I'm not good enough. Oh well. I'll have to try again later. He's very peppy with hewed out. Like he's gone all the way. He literally said sexual maturity. You know, I could stand up for myself as a strong woman. But he's also well connected with the cool crowd. So it could be good for my, you know, my rep at the school to be attached to him, but like I don't want to get taken advantage of. So I think I'm gonna stand up. That's sort of loose talk, like I'm a game or something. You know, that's the first time a girl's ever said that to me. Well, I'm surprised. Thank you, mon ami. I'll carry this warning in my pigeon heart forever. I did it. I can't believe I'm doing this. Alright, so it's an elective day. How do I save in this game? Like, is there... I really don't know how to save in Hatoful Boyfriend. If you hit escape, does it open any save option? Should be there. Yeah, we haven't had a chance to save yet. Our wisdom is 16. Alright. Let's give music class a shot. Let's see what we're doing here. Cool. His voice is beautiful, so he's like, cool. I guess that's what he's coming with. Alright, so charisma's doubled now. Tanabata. Oh, okay, so this is like the holiday where you make a wish and pray and stuff. Like that's... I'm guessing this has got like links to like Shinto stuff. Or maybe like Chinese stuff. So how do I save? I haven't quite figured that out here. There we go. Alright, and then what are these preferences? So everything's just at maximum. Got it. Since we're already tuned up, I think that's fine. Alright, well, we've been running now for... how long has the stream been running? I think... Well, I used to know how to see how long we've been going, but now I do not know. Anyway, I think I'm probably gonna stop here for the moment. I've got a few things going on, and I mean, I don't know if anyone is ever gonna watch this, but this is what we're doing now. So hopefully I will be joined in the future by more of you who want to see me date birds. Oh man, yeah, Yuya is going too hard, but I need to go grab some food. I will check back in with y'all later. Thanks. This is Doug Croy Kaze,